everybody, this is the Palace of Forest. I am Old June. Today we are talking about the World.World. Since the ocean countries gained powers 400 or 500 years ago, Western powers blanket the world resources, including all the geographic and strategic streets and ports. During the last 100 years, fossil fuel become the world blood. Let's count the world's roads without counting man-made canals. Number 1, Bosporus and the Dardanelles Straits. Recent Western civilization was prosperous around the Mediterranean Sea and the Black Sea. Greek mythologies give many fancy stories, such as the city of Troy, Queen Helen, wooden horse. I was in city of Istanbul a few years ago, a couple times. It is at the side of Bosporus Strait. You can see the opposite Asian side. It's a narrow and deep street. Istanbul is a beautiful ancient city with many fancy, solid historical buildings. This is Turkey's most important city. Also, for Russian, the Black Sea is their Black Sea Fleet base in Crimea. So Russians is passing through this strait to go to Mediterranean. It's such an important thing for Russia. But it also has 26 countries in Mediterranean. And then, so it is a very important strategic strait to control the Black Sea to Mediterranean. Next one, we're talking about the Gibraltar. Located at the southern tip of Spain, it's separated by 13 kilometers from Africa, Morocco. British, with the force of Netherlands, defeated Spain in 1704 and gained this strait since. Spain demanded many times to have the strait returned to them in vain. In 1970, I was in Spain and rented a car. I thought I could drive to Gibraltar. I visited British consulate, asked for a permit, but the British officer told me that road to Gibraltar was blocked by Spanish, and I have to take a boat from Morocco across the strait to visit Gibraltar. It was such a pain in the neck, so I didn't go. I gave up. And I saw a lot of signs on the roadside in Spain asking and demanding the return of Gibraltar. British refused and ignored it for years. I think the British feel Spain is not strong enough to make the deal. Later on, I was surprised that British returned Hong Kong to China in 1997. It means China is strong enough to counter against Great Britain. However, Great Britain controlled 26 countries in Mediterranean to go into Atlantic Ocean. He make those countries as a prisoner of the Mediterranean. Number 3, talk about Strait of Malacca. It's 800 kilometers long, north wide and south narrow. In 1994, UN established Strait Safety Administration to ensure the strait operation by Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. There are more than 50,000 ships passing the strait every year. It means almost 200 ships passing the strait per day. And there's mostly the oil tankers. In World War II, Japan was very vicious at the beginning and strong, but U.S. locked Malacca Strait. Japan was a shortage on oil. And then toward the end of World War II, Japan has to fly his suicidal airplane in order to attack U.S. fleet. Those suicidal airplanes only need a one-way oil, one-way fuel, and you can see the war was very vicious and very brutal. Right now, U.S. has a military base in Singapore, so it means Malacca Strait is under U.S. control. Number 4, Strait of Mendad, also called the Gate of Tears. It's about the minimum width is about 26 kilometers. There is an island in the middle. Israel and Hamas started a fight on October 7, 2023. Houthi rebels attacked ships in Mendad Strait, now openly fired with U.S. warships. And the U.S. sent a lot of anti-ballistic, anti-no-man plan to stop this situation become vicious. But most ship, particularly oil tankers or cargo ship, it's all change route. Nobody want to go through this Red Sea and through Suez Canal. So it means the freight is increasing a lot, or double, triple, and the marine insurance is double, tripled. So it means the living cost is going to increase sharply, and living standard is going to down rapidly. Number 5, Strait of Hormuz. There are 8 small islands in the strait, about 50 kilometers wide. 7 out of the 8 islands are controlled by Iran. 1 disputed island between Iran and the UAE. 20 to 30% of world oil vessels are passing through this strait. Oil of Saudi Arabia, UAE, Bahrain, Qatar, all pass this strait. Goldman Sachs said if something happened to Hormuz Strait, oil market would have an earthquake. Now the U.S. Fifth Fleet carrier and the group was there outside the Strait of Hormuz, of Gulf of Oman. The U.S. and Iran sometimes has some kind of confrontation, and they watch each other very closely, intensively. Number 6 is North Pole. This is a brand new territory of severe competitions between all the North Pole countries: USA, Russia, Norway, Iceland, Denmark, and Canada. They adopt 12 nautical miles as national territory, plus 200 nautical miles as EEZ. That means exclusive economic zone. The world weather is getting warmer and warmer. The ice of North Pole is getting less and less. The sailing time of North Pole per year is getting longer and longer. So the brand new shipping route is formed. Many enriched minerals are found. North Pole would be a new Mediterranean. New throat will be merged. Look at the new map. USA is at the north of China, and it's much closer than before. Can you adjust your thought? Today we stop here. I hope you like it. Please